You are watching Eswatini TV, Sibuko Semaswati.
Kanike siphinde sikhulumisane naye General Manager uTS Sporting elicingo lokunguye eVosindimane sabe sikhulumisana nabo ke la ehlelweni siva kahle ukuthi ngabe vele amaqiniso nemagalenzaba ahamba afike kuphi njalo ku sesibonile nje ukuthi kuphumene imiphumela lethi umdlalo welive esabelo nzinisa lelive li dependa kakhulu emagolini kuthi ngeke adlalele ibhola for 2 years akusiko ke isikhathi esincane lesimo ukukhulumela ngebhola isikhathi esithi kakhulu sawubona ukuthi sifika lapho nje vele sibuya phi ngabe kude indlela besingadenda ukuthi engathi labe bangadenda beba involved ukuthi ti avoid but ke story njalo ngishida mbukele ukuthi sengivela ngihleli naye communications wayo imbabane solo simanqoba mabuza esibe sikhulumisana naye namuhla angumukele mshengahlelani
siyabonga kakhulu Phathiza zokusene babukela emakhaya
manqoba sifika lana nize nibe nje la uzobe la studio sethu manqoba kunalendzaba le yasikhali sitawukhumbula ukuthi ngicantsi onke amaswati ajabula ukuthi soyaphuma uyodlala ngephandle njalo kube kumdlali bebambuka ukuthi unelithaneta lelikhulu ukuthi ngasolo dlala lafeni but ke nyalo sesifika la kuthenini sikhali sofika kuthiwa wasana nama team lamabili imbabane solos ifika kanjani la seyikhona khona ukuthi idrageke nayo kuthiwe khona la kwatholakala ba transfer imali team T baphinze bakafuna ukuthatha imali ku team A kune TS Sporting ithi sikhali yamsayina ngaMay free agent situation yesikhali contract yakhe beyikhona into besekusele last year before wasayine kubombombela TS Sporting contract yeswalo nasikhali beyime kanjani
mhlawumbe umuntu akacala nje siyabonga Phathiza lethuba ngoba soloku iyakhulunywa lenzaba but ke siyabonga Simbabane Swallows besinemhlangano nje lapho khona besibukisana ukuthi lenzaba ke bavele iyasifaka insini nayisifaka yini mhlawumbe lapho isikuphi lapho isifaka khona kahle utawukhumbula Phathiza umuntu mhlawumbe kuna statement lesesikhiphile siyimanagement yambabane Swallows nyalo ntsambama after i-meeting lesibhenayo utawukhumbula Phathiza ukuthi nasingena thina kwathiwa kune official yeSwallows lele 350,000 from TS Sporting back report lo but nasusoyilandzelela lento ngoba uyabona ukuthi kukhona lokugojwako lokungekho nyalo seko ku 350,000 sesilethe nzaba tema technicalities kusomdlali contract lebeka hambe ngayo beyikanjani clearance asifuni ke ngena lapho ngoba utawukhumbula silenzabe sakhulunywa ama structures ebhola eSouth Africa ikaphili nje as we speak
no but ke anti eSouth Africa sebakhuluma sebale ukuthi ufika so sayinile usayina thona cause but ke iTS Sporting teams yena yamsayina ekubeni ive ukuthi free agent 2019 May makasayina wasikhale free agent kumbabane Swallows
iTS Sporting ikhulumele Phathiza yathi ayisanga sayidile nembabane Swallows angeke singene kakhulu eteam leshito nayo ukuthi ayisade thina siswa thina i-clearance sikhali inzeni sawa clearance Thumbombola United lapho kadlala khona so njengoba ngishito
manqoba mani mshekumani ngifuna nangomphendvulo kunombuto lo sikhali bekane contract nani last year May was he contracted Thumbombola Swallows at that time
no Phathiza you are missing a point imbabane Swallows ingene kulenzaba lena ngoba kuthiwa kuna official ehlimali number 2 yangena ngoba kufana kuneti iTS Sporting ingenile yathi bese isign contract naye kwase kudirekwa igama la general manager aboqwa thina ke imbabane Swallows president ubese so commissioner management wathi ase investigate lenzaba ngoba ufuna sicale lapho ukuthi singene njani thina yathi na investigate izaba sakhanza kusikuntu umlwadla 350,000 that's number 1 yabuya na iTS Sporting athi kude umlesike sami ka 350,000 kwesibili sangena enzabeni nje ukuthi general manager kuthiwa wenda kwecihici wasayina sekati kwaba nema days la khulunywa ukuthi wasayina nalaba wavumela ukuthi kusayina he was not involved in even nalabantu lebe involved lo transfer kwalomdlali he was not involved so the investigation had to be buka inflate imbili yamhlenga general manager silala sikona khona kenya lapho khona sithi ake si revisit lama allegations against Mbabane Swallows bekuyini asifuni ngena kula technicalities ukuthi hey data lomdlali ngoba i-contract ngoba lokho the matter is ikaphill nyalo but it's what we can stand now with confidence ukusho ukuthi sayamclearisha Mbombela United.
So nimclearisha nini?
Samclearisha 2019
because TS system saying ngame.
We don't want to get my dates. We want to get my dates.
But mshanga ma dates lana are key. They are very key. Yonke le scenario lena because if you looking at kuthi nina namclearisha after inakuza after May lokusho ukuthi ni acknowledge ukuthi sikhalibe kasola wena.
Ngamclearisha njalo umuntu lokasiwako.
But why ungafuni ukuvuma kamshanga ukuthi sikhalibe ka contracted game?
No, the reason singafuni ngena kuma merits ayo.
But we need the merit.
No, we can't because we will jeopardize a case lenyalo appeal. It's against even the principles of natural justice, the law. It's common law.
So
you can't discuss merits of a case like my structures. That's it. Le mhlawumbe nayigicika ngendeka simbabane salosi sibe called upon to answer or say something.
Okay.
Yes.
So
but ngifuna sikusho nyalo kule principle. We have been accused of things lesengadent bafaka igama general manager wrongfully so circulator information le misleading ukuthi kuna 350,000 oliwe which is not true.
Okay.
And some of these people were claiming to be people from Mbombela United babhala ku social media but say nibuleli team
Mbombela FC.
That is not true.
It's Mbombela FC.
Whatever it is but it's wrong misleading information. So wasoka lapho kwaphunywa ku 350,000 Sunday besikhuluma ukuthi ne official le 350,000. Today it's a test day. Sikhuluma a totally different issue. Sasukule 350,000 ngoba bonile ukuthi uthi umuntu odla imali. Wangena Monday Thobela we TS Sporting. Wathi ukuthi official yani kwimali. Uyabona ukuthi because something is being fished. Ufuna something anything just nje kuphoqa igama lembabano salo. Asale suka 350,000 zabashido something. So lo akusiyo info le. Siya kahle thina sifundise ngempilo siyatiwa kufanele ukuthi we are a professional club.
Okay.
And we always communicate things the right way.
Nyalo ke mabuza the transfer yaSkhali to iMbombela yahamba kanjani? Yahamba ngifuna unginike the details ukuthi iMbombela yafika eTakini direct or nachamka senitshela ngoSkhali or kwafika iagent kuye ukuthi kune team le interested.
No, yahamba the right ways. The right way. The normal football processes were followed. Okay. And we were happy. It was great to Mbombela, yes.
How much was it?
And tears, we can't get into details of how much. Because one...
But Mbombela paid for Skhali?
Yes, Mbombela paid for Skhali.
How much?
No, we can say, no, we can't continue. But we can say with confidence, we say, the right procedures, some clearisha to Mbombela, and the issue to TS Sporting. We say, keep Imbabane Solos land volley. As Kulmanga nayo. Why then do we want to? Why would someone then associate Mbabane Swallows with a club? Let's know as Kulmanga na bola.
But Kulmane agent, yes, Skhali.
Yeah, but not an official.
So
agent is not an official.
The agent has Skhali le TS Sporting asumutuna pila so Kulmane Swallows.
No, agent I see club official.
Yeah, he represents umdlali though. Umdlali we at that time. Ngiko lebe ngibuta ke mshenga ukuthi waSkhali yo player ngaMay makakhosafa
but ukukhulumele umuntu lo outside of ama structures a club bezozona ukukhulumela imbabane Swallows.
Ngidafuna ukuva singabe sesiyamthola yini Skhali lapha eline neStaff khona ukuthi ngabe wafika kuphi kanike masingamthola iStaff ujakela kuye phinze ukuthi sizame ukuthola yena futhi endimane lapha sife ukuthi ke yena ngabe bahamba bafika kuphi kepha ke imbabane Swallows ke mshengo ngeke phela si bese ihlala iba lapha
nosilapha
ngeke nibe lapha nine umdlali awena because you looking ukuthi Skhali uhamba lana everyone wathi ukuthi umdlalo imbabane Swallows
actually nanyalo phathizwe ngilokuze nje sihlole ipassive nema stakeholders ebhola ngaba sikho la
yeah
ngoba yebona la ubitha igama lemdlali a former player of the club lo wamclearisha lo ngasasimdlalo eswalo seku yathi no ikhuluma le issue ikhuluma kuba nama question marks lapha babobani la.
Okay.
The player was clear to Mbombela United. He's not a Mbabane Swallows player. Good thina vele ngikosilapha ngoba thina akusimdlalo wethu phela asisakhuluma ukuthi nizabadaka sesingena ngoba kubhoqwa igama lethu lesasiclearisha
igama le Mbabane Swallows neTS Sporting aliqala ekuthinthe kanyalo kusikhali. Kuna Sandile Hlatshwako.
Yeah.
Kuna Mkhwele.
Yes.
Bonke labagcine bafika kuyo iTS Sporting.
Yes. Asmati Sandile uswafika. Sathi Mkhwele esamclearisha to TS Sporting.
Kwaba betting. But Sandile he was almost the same situation. Wabuya ekhaya.
Sayicorrect.
Asithathe nangendimane siyabuya lapho sekunandimane elineni. Welcome to the show Ndimane.
Yes, njani man?
Sembe ukuthi uphilile na lapho. We just gonna jump straight into it. Mr. Ndimane sive nje ukuthi ngabe nine nithi Sporting i-situation ya Sabelo Tsinisa lesekakhanza kuyo ngabe ufika ukuthi nigcine nemsayinile kwahamba kanjani niyafika kanjani kubeni nize nithi isikhali sengumdlalweni.
No, usikhali simsayine ngoMay mangakhumbula eDurban bekune Kosafa Games. So simsayine lapho usikhali ehotel lapha bekuhlala iKosafa Games in Durban.
Ni communicate ne agent kuphela ngoba nathintana neMbabane Swallows lebe kuyi team yakhe that time.
That time lento siyenzile sibuze lo mdlali akutshela ukuthi i-contract yakhe yaphela ngoJune, and then i-contract yaphela ngoJune sho ukuthi lo mdlali is able to talk and sign any other contract because i-contract bephela ngoJune, and sinayo le contract le ibephela ngoJune on that year on 2019.
So you tried to register him go SAFA go FIFA because kunabo FIFA Connect nalo where usima register umdlali kana register kule team go pop up go try sekunenkingi. Did you try to register him officially to the team or nagcine bense sign the contract alone?
We launched the contract in June at the PSL. That's what we did. We launched the contract before Bombela signed him. So you launch the contract first, you don't just register. You launch the contract first, and then when they open for registration, you register. So the player didn't appear at the preseason. So that's when we started to look for him. But we already launched the contract with the PSL. That's why now the PSL, they know better that they have the letter that we launched the contract with them.
When did you know?
By June.
Okay, when did you know about the Mbombela situation?
We only know during preseason because we stay next to each other. So we know the player was on the other.
You tried to engage Mbombela, and what did Mbombela say?
We wrote a letter to Mbombela. We even the chairman even called Mbombela to find out what's happening, and then Mbombela never took us serious. They said no. They signed the player first in January. So we said okay, it's fine. But we launched the contract, and then they didn't want to listen to us. So we continue we told them that the day we're gonna play with you, we're gonna protest, and they continue playing him, and then we protested.
There is this case of Imali, their exchange between the teams and all that. Was there anything like that? Gini TS Sporting Mbabane Swallows.
Imali.
Because kunemaruma ukuthi kwabhade khona labadla imali letaqhamuka kulama team bathatha imali ngala Mbombela bathatha imali ngala TS Sporting.
No.
Was there any points lapho?
No. At TS Sporting we never paid anyone money because we can't pay money for a player that the contract has expired. That one we'll never do. We will never pay money for a player that the contract has expired. That one we'll never do. I don't know about Mbombela. I won't speak on behalf of Mbombela. I'll speak on behalf of TS Sporting.
So there was this case, I think, sometime during the same period where one player, Sandile Hlatshwako, was also mentioned to have signed with you, but then at the end of it all, he came back to the country, didn't play South Africa. Was there anything like that? TS Sporting double signed.
Yes, I signed with TS Galaxy and I signed with TS Sporting, but we resolved it with TS Galaxy, and then we said the TS Galaxy and us, we agreed that we are not going to pick the player if the player is not honest because he signed 2 contracts. That was the agreement between Bombela, between TS Galaxy and TS Sporting.
No, Mr. Ndimane, thank you so much for your time. I think we got some clarification right there. Sibonge kakhulu ke kuye Vusi Ndimane wayo lo general manager wa TS Sporting. for now, I'll say he cleared the 350 issue. But now, the 350 issue could be coming from Bombela.
No, there's not. In fact, you can go.
Because if you cleared.
Ungaya onke ema accounts embabane swalo school malende lenga nga 350,000.
Okay.
Lengele in any of the accounts.
Okay.
And in our investigation, good official liyabhadalwa either in cash or in any kind. But I was expecting you to ask a question. You must go to the records of EPIS on Monday. TS Sporting, I think is the chairman of TS Sporting, was quoted to have said the contract has can't be paid 2018 October, if not mistaken. And now he says in June 2019. I was expecting you to link something if you had gone through that audio and look at this contradiction.
Here's the thing about the contract issue, Msheng. You didn't want to answer my question on that contract issue.
No, I'm saying if
you had given clarity on that, I would have seen the relevancy.
Even TS Sporting when I had contracted. If you listen to that audio, but the contract has come by 2018.
But the answer
this one is June. So I can't get many principles, not my technicalities.
Based on what Scali told them and his agent. Because he appeared in the contract. I'm asking this simple question.
But I'm saying,
within
a week, there are two contradicting
statements about
policy
the contract.
Statements.
Clear out that
from
statement.
One club.
You have an opportunity to give us the correct statement, the correct duration of the contract.
No one
was it? But already,
I'm just noting because theirs is on public now. They've said it on
which gives you the
radio
opportunity.
and TV. But for us, it's no. For those reasons, we will not get into technicalities marital issue because nyalo sihlonipha kunema football structures ibhola engamele unemithetho kunemigomo kunako konke lokwana lokho so kufanele ukuthi sihloniphe lama processes. If we are being called upon by the relevant structures to say something, esimbabona swalo will gladly do so. But siyanotha nje lokuthi kunethi kambe kube nema contradiction.
Mina Mshengo sitting here ngilalele ukhuluma ngilalele iTS Sporting ikhuluma angiva lokuthi kukhona kanjani lokusho le contract duration because bese phelile ngoma ngaphela but ke asichubeke endzabeni ye contract because ngibone singangithola ianswer lapho angathi producer wami kusuke tangisignalela ukuthi isikhali ngabe sesiyamthola yini because we've been struggling to get him probably network issues kepha ke solo sitachubeka simzama kuva ukuthi ngabe yena ume kuphi njalo kusolo sizama ukuthola ngaye but ke sitachubeka nalo hlelo masimthola isikhali noma kanjani sitamfaka emoyeni sikhulume naye sive ukuthi uthini now Skali sekuku situation lengasho ukuthi say difficult Mshengo because akusasi umdlalweni you cleared him to Mbombela but in Mbombela there are the issues of appeal and all that. Skali is your former player. If he comes to Mbabane Solo City, please assist me na appeal. I cannot stay home for 2 years. In position in Mbabane Solo City.
No, okay, maybe first and foremost, see, we are sympathetic towards the case as Kai.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, not just only as a former player, but you have to see, badlali phela baphila ngayo like a career.
Yeah.
Kufanele usinjula hlelo lomsebenzi la kaSwazi TV.
Yeah.
So kufanele ukuthi vele sibe naye in thoughts and prayers kulelo yonke le process lendekile. But tanda tethu depends for stijube ngalokuthi usengabe umdlalo wethu akasimdlalo wethu and le case sengakapheli mhlawumbe nasekuthiwa nochaza bakufuna ukuhlonipha lama processes akucaphela but ikona vele ibhlungu case yasikhali ngicabanga ukuthi noma nangibanda akakhona yabona ukuthi suspended 2 years it means
that's a lot in football
and looking at his age I mean so khulile
ibholeni mningi kakhulu 2 years ukuthi ungahlala nango i-question yeMbabane Swallows kanye lezeholo Mbabane Swallows all these player movements ichamuka with after their good run ku CAF and all that the teams have got a notice at all they are good players so we expecting ukuthi other teams even from not just Mbabane Swallows players alone but other players from other teams nabo mhlambe ba showcase talent yabo bagcine bahamba niMbabane Swallows do you have ways or anything leni line up just go kutshela abadlali benu kufundisa abadlali benu about avoiding all these things that's about kanza bakude nyalo, because if I'm gonna mention Skali, ukuthi is through this, if I'm gonna mention Sandile naye lo wasenza ngokuthi asheshe ahogcisa buya atochubeka ngasekhaya ngabe naye wasuspended for some time because wakhanza kule situation then. Do you have ways yoku-educate abadlali about this whole things ema-transfers and all that ukuthi kusebenza kanjani kahle kahle?
Yes, ngicabanga ukuthi singasakhulumela imbabana salo siyotfana kulolu hlangothi. Ngicabanga ukuthi generally as a country sisenesaya lenkulu ku-educate not just players, even officials, administrators. You know, wake wathi the late Victor Gamet, the chairman of the club, wathi yathi ukuthi in Swaziland sinebadlali abahle kakhulu but eshoda ngama-administrators. So kufuna send self-introspection as administrators ukuthi bambamba vele going forward. I mean, we need to educate each other. Ibhola i-professional kakhulu nyalo. So we need to take our players on board, we need to take administrators on board and all stakeholders. Bafundziswe and sifunze ngalo ukuthi udiphatha njani professional and not ama-transfer hamba kanjani. Ngicabanga leyo insaya to all of us to say let's step up. I mean, football is now at another level, so we cannot just be behind. We need to
no, Michelle. Now, probably before I let you go, that's for me the transfer Saka. We have a call online. I think the producer is trying to signal ukuthi sine call online. Asimugele hleleni.
Yes, partisan gentlemen.
Asikhuluma nabantu kuphi?
Ngiyaphila lapha. Ngiyakho.
Ngicela ukuthi uphakamise live imbukele.
Yes, sir. Good.
Sikhuluma nabantu kuphi Nkosi?
Hello. Yes, sir. Hello.
Uva Nkosi, sikhuluma nabantu kuphi?
Yeah, phela kungagisho.
Okay. Bongafuna kuthini?
Okay, ngikhuluma kule ndzaba le mancoba ulibala ukuthi indzaba sekuma stakeholders lamanye. Uphi lo Sikhali yena asilambele kule ndzaba lena akhulume iqiniso ukuthi umuntu longathengiswa angathi nemali lengaka angathi ukuthi imali ikubani asikuphumele baleni sekuphina naSikhali achazele indzaba
Imbukele ngicansi usakhona sohambela imbukele kula kuthenini uthi uphi Sikhali
He's not a Mbabanes
Sikhala akasiye umdlalo wembabaniswalos right now, so they are not responsible for Mahwera attack. Ngicela kuphinze ngisho ke mbukela ukuthi we had lined up a phone call interview naye Sikhala njalo ku besithe sikhulumisana naye nelicingo asithembisile ukuthi udabuya but ke sesibathe zama kumthola mhlambe ke tenza abade network because asakhona ukuchubeka semthole naye Sikhali kepha ke sachubeka isho ukuthi simzame kumthola Sikhali katathi ke makabu masimthola seka ngabe yathi ichazela ke singamthola namuhla sizama ukuthi eventually sigcina simtholile kepha ke kunginamuhla clearly ngathi uya akatholakali emoyeni bengisathe uvalelisa umshengilana but ke ngifuna amtshele ukuthi ngabe kumbabaniswa los outside the saga khona inlokwenteka kwethimini njalo kuyibhola ingabuya ngomanini
imbabaniswa los i-ready sine schedule besibanike yona abadlali banike i-coaching department beba trainer physically ba ready, mentally and technically ba ready. Masingathiwa siyabuyela kusasa sisayinile ubonile mose sayina umanyezi
sangiqasile kusayina ngoma
sangathi remember the president nakangena wathi the club ifuna ibuyele back to Africa, so we need to strengthen our squad vele sine strong
kona naslothi lesikhona se confed lesingakatiwa kusesiyaphi isalela kanganani babaniswa
lesinika man yathi bangasinika thina ngoba vele thina we stand a good chance of doing better. You know, remember last time was actually at my group stages of the same tournament. Nale experience, you know, when you talk about Africa, you talk about many things. Can experience a cards, can even financial capacity. So now, once you want to buy sort of whole and COVID, in a COVID since March, sort of whole full salaries and all those things. Nale experience. Babano Salos is known as a brand in Africa, but I'll bet some of the players in the squad, Babi Africa. So see in a better position will Melela leave. kube nje bekubukwa lokho vela ngapha bavele bathi asingene endizeni singa we are ready
ni ready
kakhulu.
Sibonga kakhulu for your time mshebe but kungakabaleki kunana ngombukelo sakhona la inini mhlawumbe ukuthi awufuna kusho something le nto awudinga ukuthi uyiphendule khona la kuceleni kwami asimukele mbukelo ehlelweni sikumukele mbukelo walahleka kumbukeli kanike utasuka phinza ashaya imbukeli kani awusekho bese ngibabethele imphendvulo lobo tamnika yona umbukeli kube beka la kube mouse sela eceleni kwami siyabonga mshengo ukuthi udile
Siyabonga
naloko kubaleka nale contract nje but ke nahlale ngikuhlupha ngayo sitawuthatha likhefu ke mshengo Sasakhe mbukele masibuye khefini siqhubeka nayo ke indzaba esikhuluma nalinda Master Dlamini lana sitawuthi nje hlaba ukuthi ngabe yena makahamba gubha afuna lapha nalapha ukhanze kuthini kulendzaba lena saseke siyabona lethi indzaba phela dayo ibhola sitaka invite nombukeli ukuthi share your opinion of course sibe respectful whenever whatever we say kube in a respectful manner sitawuqhubeka nalo hlelo mbukeli masibuya kunali likhefu lelifishane.
Or maybe that was one of the biggest chance to extend the lead, knowing that Sundowns also had played a draw against Pirates prior.
Fabrice no buka ema games la selele both teams ngikhuluma ngeKaizer Chiefs ngikhuluma nangimamelodi Sundowns ngicaba ukuthi I team levuma konyalo ukuthi ngathatha ileague imamelodi Sundowns because iChiefs atodlala neVets na kulenyanga nje nayiphela lelesikuyo badlalile neVets ba draw and kule draw ubonile ukuthi towards the end of the game they dominate iVets and bengayiwina le game iChiefs on the other side ngicaba ukuthi coach wayo akakhona ukushintsha igame akakhona ukufunza kahle igame nasakumele ayishintshe so iChiefs sadodlala neVets sadodlala neSundowns so uyabona ukuthi lawo ma games lawo a tough and ngala kumamelodi Sundowns bona ngicabanga ukuthi team nyalo leselele strong ngile Chiefs so kulukhuni kakhulu ngicabanga nje mina lena ngiyinika iMamelodi Sundowns.
Moving abroad, of course, two biggest cities are hosting some of
Sita siphethe ama receipt konke lokwathenga olokwashiwo the other time sita doc proof namhla but ke one thing imbabana salo silengafuna ukuproof ukuthi ngabe sabelo sikhali nzinisa beka nayo ne contract maka sayinwa yiTS Sporting lekathi yona ude I contract Linda Master ngomukele ngivusele hlelo
Phathizo ngiyabonga kumukeleka e-studio ngivusela ngikuthola lokho ngivusela loyal viewers ekhaya kulukhuni
yeah
kulukhuni
ngiyakuphinza kabili Master ukuthi kulukhuni sikhale uthi ude I-contract nembabana swalosi mabusayini iTS Sporting ithini yona mayina cause makeva njalo do they go kumbabana swalosi kuthi umdlali usilana ude contract ngabe uqiniso yena because we've seen it happening before umdlali athayi right because ubuka le ma short benefits la khona lasembe kwakhe
kwaqala Phathizo angishona ukuthi bekulithuba lelihle lelakhe esikhali ukuthi adeclareishe atshele umhlaba ukuthi kwendekani kahle kahle but naku akatholakala solo kuqale ishow even before le show uthembisile wathi utawuzama ukuthi atholakale but akatholakala lokunye Phathizo sesibevile beTS Sporting ushilo general manager wawo ukuthi bamsayina sikhali ngaMay last year nakudlalwe emakhosafa eDurban nabamsayina ke sikhali kude I-team labayiniketa imali in fact umvule bencanga ukuthi lothola imali nguye sikhali because kuba ne signing on fee yes bamsayina naSandile usho njalo bamsayina Sandile Hlachwako wasayina Sandile Hlachwako nakasayina kuTS Sporting bekasayina na kuTS Galaxy babese bayakhulumisana ke lababili ngicabanga ukuthi in this case bekumele ukuthi athi angasayina naye sikhali kuTS Sporting aphinza usayina nangibombela bese imbombela because I want to believe ukuthi imbombela beyadi ukuthi usikhali kwasayina kuTS Sporting bahlale phansi bakhulumisane babese ku terminate le contract yakhe ngale kaTS Sporting ngabe asikho kule situation le ngicabanga ukuthi lokunye Phathizo lengimele nguvete our local players akusina kuvela ema opportunities la kanje yes as a player uba excited ukuthi naku singiyodlala South Africa bese usuyasayina ngicabanga ukuthi the best way yekuthi ungadikhanzi so senkingeni ngokuthi ithi ngafika le team ilese le contract itoyilesa le contract senivumile ma personal terms bese sothola a legal advisor lo tawuhlala nawe phasi
but phela mawune nakhuza master mawuna le agent utshela ukuthi lo muntu because isikhali why sign impiko agent yakhe le contract
kungenteka
so utshela ukuthi ama agency usually kuye kube bamfula laba yadiki low
bengihlale ngisho ngesikhathini lesiningi ukuthi kumele sibe very very careful ukuthi bobani ama agents ethu noma ama agents abadlali ngoba kungenteka angisho ukuthi kunjalo kungenteka ukuthi ngive ukuthi sikhali ofunwa iBloemfontein Celtics ngiyabekisa bese sengiyabuya ngithi ngindaba iagent yakho kani ngifuna labonsumbulwane labakhona kwangaleso sikhathi ngiphenze emva kwaloko ngicuma ngihlale lapha kani nangabe kutawufika umuntu uthatha leyo contract uhambe kumuntu lo neutral ufike uthi ngicela ngibule nayi contract naye ngicela ungadvise lapho nalapha akadvise nisinsayina nje nale agent yakho nale team lo yakuyo ube soyitholile onke lama advice lo wafunako ngaba sikho la na unyalo likusasa lakhe ngicabanga nje ukuthi if vele kutawugcina ku anga appeal sekufinal ukuthi utawuhlala lo 2 years ngicabanga ukuthi career yakhe 3 years wonke lamhlele angayidlala ipolisa yakhe umlo uthi wahlala umnyaka wonke anale head injury uyabuya unyalo utawuhlala 2 years angamdlali and ngicabanga ukuthi at the moment striker leave lidzingako besine lethemba ukuthi ngoba bona bayadlala eSouth Africa uactive bebatawu boost i-national team.
Okay master, looking at the bigger picture njalo kusho nje sibadlala ama agents and all that, I think sekuba inorm sekuba ihabit kade phinza le mfola even we coming from a case yamanyisa leka hamba masekabuya sokumele adlale la kwathiwa hayi bekadlala lena bongasi professional beba assessor and all that. Le nakhuza master sisalaphi nguphi lapho khona sidinga kuqinisa khona as a country kuva ukuthi badlali bethu ba understand ukuthi i-contract isho kuthini, transfer isho kuthini, mangiphuma la kangwananga it's not like I'm moving from team A wala kangwana to team B but I'm actually going internationally. Nguphi la kumele siqinise khona ngula kumele silungise khona?
Ngicabanga ukuthi i-Premier League kanye ne-Football Association ngicabanga ukuthi kusamele ithathe iyende ema-workshops ithathe bonke lama club bosses ma-club agents players agents nalama players iwafake eclassini iwafundzise ukuthi kahle kahle i-agent kuwe ifuna ini ingakwendela ini if bangakhona ukuthi bende lo kuteke nema agents lasabo mkantshubovu more especially ngale South Africa ukhuluma ngabo Macap ukhulume na even our very own bo Chaklas is a very very good agent ma players so ngicabanga ukuthi lokho kungabasita kakhulu sikhuluma lokho nje naye ukhuluma indzaba manyisa le phose nakhona yamoshela icareer yakhe ngakusho ke naku Rio nakuvela indzaba ukuthi kumele ayengesheya overseas ngathi mina ngibani lo hambisa Rio asekahlale phasi ake acele iadvice kubamvu lasebayihambile lendlela noma kubamvu labantu umthetho if bam-advisor ukuthi akahambe ku-clear nalela yakhona then sangahamba sandile hlatsha kwenteka the very same thing simvile nawe-T Sporting naye waphoswa suspendwa boma 2 years fortunately T Sporting ne-T Galaxy because there are two teams Sporting neGalaxy iGalaxy liyawina iNedbank Cup bese sekuba neMbombela United neMbombela FC ngicabanga ukuthi le tinvo letokudzinga ukuthi labadlali bethu babe clear bakwati lokho bathi bakwenda nje babe ba clear icontract siyathi ke phathi ukuthi awumano isayine but ke it seems like our players baba excited bavele basayine.
What could be the best option for Scully right now?
Unfortunately mina ngibona ngathi ingodo sayivele yenci indlela but ngeke ngakhuluma jokingly si off air and sake sakhuluma nawe ngalenye ilanga nakuvela letindzaba ukuthi sikhale ubuya kinjari yeminyaka wonke if benginguye if advisor wakhe bengidase akahambe abuyele South Africa ku DC yakhona ngalimala umnyaka wonke ngasina ngibuya ngasayina icontract lebengingayati ngangilimele enhloko not in a bad way because ungawasayina ama contracts ungayisayina contract ungadi ngalusi vele ubuya ku long term injury ba understand uhlela umnyaka wonke vele walimala uyabona then ngicabanga ukuthi ingaba lenient na DC yakhona eSouth Africa ingamnika mhlambe boma 6 months 8 months uthi ahlale angayidlali ibhola because vele utaba sibekile isizathu sakhe athi mina i-team lengikhumbulako lengayisayinela iMbombela United lokho ethi Sporting Galaxy angisho ukuthi angifuni sibadlala ukuthi baphike but kulesikhathi lesi because akayanga ngisho pre-season yayo iSporting akayanga ngisho go-unveilwa naba-unveila
wagcina ngisayina kuphela bamati ema-ground nawo
hence ke ngisho lokho ukuthi phika yonke le contract
Johnny Nimbukele sife i-opinion yakho ukuthi ngabe vele best option for Sabelo Skhalenzinisa right now kuloko sokwendeke lokho nokuthi ngabe indlela lesingayithatha silive linyalo lesingalithatha esilive kuya embili ngabe ngoliphi njalo ku master sine mana khoza nje nyalo ukuthi kuta i-executive lecture and all that tonke timvo leto kumele ukuthi babe timvo labathambela embili njalo kusibona ukuthi kwendekani ebholeni yethu yetinyawo njalo kungasiko lokuthi ngidafuna ukuthi master because sisale sikubamba lapha ukuthi sithinze lapha kulenza bayala elections before sifike kunenza baya le clip esiqale ngayo lapha eChasfuba ukuthi ngathanda ukushaya right kuphinda ucela ukuthi ngikubambe lokho master sengibe la sale sicasa nenza bayama elections ukuthi in cases like this there's an opportunity for someone for an incoming PLE chairman of the weekend elections incoming elections chairman or PLE yini ma issues lokumele wa address
there's a lot parties lekumele ukuthi
you know ukuthi there is a lot it doesn't mean ukuthi kulula
kakhulu kulukhuni because ngabuka indlela la iyakhona ibhola yethu nyalo nje itawubhekana nokuthi ibuya njani ibhola if iyabuya lengicaba ukuthi loyo chairman lo tabangenile
namadatile naloko kuna nangimbukele ngicela kumthatha master la elining asengimukele mbukele ehlelweni
yebo msakathi njani
ngosi ngabe sikhuluma nabantu kuphi
ngicela ungathisho msakathi
sanza kuthini kulenza besikhuluma ngayo
indaba lena manje ngathi ngiyasichaza kahle ayisethi kahle ngoba phela badlali laba bakaphima khona abayi-professional konke laba kwendawo yabona so-ke le ndlela lekwenteka ngayo ngathina ngathi akaphuzanga uyabona because uyabona usayinani sekasayina because into uqala uyifunde kuqala phela uyabona bese uyasayina usayina njani nje kuzo ufundile wethisa kumuntu langakafundi kalayi kahle kungabalento kahleka umsakazi but naye akhombisa ukuthi ufundile ngathi akathi ngisho ngiloko msakazi
okay master ngiyamvumbukele ukhuluma umdlalo ukuthi usayine kanjani but ke lana wasayine in the presence of agent do we blame the player alone because I don't wanna believe master ukuthi kude bekade ukuthi isikhaliso sene TS Sporting banamkhweli kanye na
Sandile ngishile ekuqaleni ngathi indzaba yes i-agent beyikhona but i-agent ngaleso sikhathi asiyathi lokuthi inhloso tayo bekuthi ihambise lo mdlali noma ithole imali yes but kulezi case le kubukakala ngathi beyifuna benefit imali vele
bamba lapho ngiyabuya ku into of ukuthi ukusho ngandoko kuna nangombukelo selayini nasengimukele mbukelo ehlelweni
hello
sikhuluma nabantu kuphi mbukelo
hello
ufa mbukeli ngisikhuluma nabantu kuphi
ukhuluma namavutho la Nzingeni baba
Ncele ufuna kuthini wena
yes yabona mina practice nawe master lapha ngiva kuhlungu ukuthi sophumile nangibabe wakamabuza lo suka kuyoyive fashial uyabonakala lo muntu ukuthi uyawasha amaqiniso alendzaba lesikhuluma ngayo la anikane maqiniso bayonile icareer lomdlali live liyamdinga lomdlali kuyodlala emagame lamcoka kakhulu ngiyabheka kakhulu ngiyabeza bathi bayimbabane swalozi bayibrand bona banemali ke-Africa mara nangumdlali bamonisi mara emaqiniso kubaleka nawo siyambuka la TV fashion ngiyabonga practice
esho ngabhlungu silama calls la ngasekangena ngekho umshenga because bengishilo somshenga ngidawufuna ukuthi abe la totivela because the thing bendvulu ngidadifuna kuwe iyafika master i-agent kuthi ithi iyakufuna iswalo iyakufuna iTS Sporting
yes
na bathe besho contract engaka usho ngani agent makathi isikhalayi bisa si entertain Sporting mina ngi free agent
Yes. Sesinyalo kwephathizo sesiya ngakhona. I-agent yak-advise ukuthi sayinala Sporting. But a very very good agent angeke ak-advise ukuthi uphinde usayinele iMbombela.
Ngabe iMbombela sengisayina ayikho agent yami ke.
Angiboni lapho ukuthi bangasayina sengeke agent because nangabe uyi-agent kushothi yonke i-deal utayisayina utawusayinwa i-agent kukhulume i-agent awukhulumele.
Okay, I'm sure you follow football, you know football, you understand football. There have been cases world over to umdlali uboshwe agent yakhe because usayine behind his back.
Yes, but kuloku because mina ngilose ngiva leti nkulumo etimbili unfortunately ngiva ukuthi Sporting
ngithathe nangombukeli master ngiyabuya kuyona ukuthi sesihlahle si-interrupteka ngale hlobo lela simukele mbukele ehlelweni.
Yebo uphathiswe njani mnakethu?
Ngose sikhuluma nabantu kuphi?
Ngwakazwane ngila inkwalini futhi.
Mangwena.
Ya mina ngidawubuyela nje kulokusho ngimasa ukuthi labadlali lama workshop ngiyi-solution kule nto le. Kulokunye kulabadlali bethu babulawa indlala balambi. Umnaka vethi imali engaka 350 utaba excited bese uyethuka yabona.
Okay. Sibile malini masasolo shothu lapho kule agent bothi
lokuthi if agent itak-advise ukuthi sayinela team A ayithole le mali because wayithola le mali agent fee nale signing on fee I want to believe ukuthi nale wayithola yes then aphinza go sayina ku team B lokuyiMbombela kunyalo. Ngiva ngathi mina vele lama agents angayibulala icareer yabadlali because ngiyo lawatile umthetho ngiyo lati konke sikhuluma nje kule case lena ukuthi sikhali nawo so what kinds of sayinele to my teams and njengoba ashilo general manager wakhona ku Sporting ukuthi bamsayina ngaMay i-contract yakhe beyithi phela nakasho yena uthi beyithi le contract iphela ngaJune and uthi le contract banayo bayipresentile ku Premier League yase South Africa kungako lo mdlalo bese soya suspend lengicaba ukuthi vele umdlali nabe contract yakhe seyiphelile asangasayinela noma ngiphi i-team life nako ye choice yakhe but njoba ngishile ekucaleni ukuthi lo Premier League chairman lo Tawuta Nyalo Tawungena Nyalo kumele afundzise onke lama teams la khona Premier League na First Division including nalabadlali khanje ukufundisa labadlali babe nema classes ukuthi na usayina na ufuna i-team uhamba deep letingoni uyayikhulumisa i-team yakho i-agent yakho if ngasi agent lo manager wakho ngicaba ukuthi tonke letingo leto
it's a three horse race go Premiership chairman.
Is it still 3-horse race?
Well, nothing official has been communicated since the announcement of my nomination. Of course, reliable sources are still something different, but yeah, at this point we won't be revealing anything other than the official. But still on that matter, we're gonna take another caller. Singmugele mbugele hlelwane.
Sanibonani.
Ngose sikhuluma nabantu kuphi?
Ukhuluma naThulani la kaPhunga.
Nje Thulani kenza.
Ngiyafisa ebhuti wami lokuthi nine lapho njengebafana benkosi. Senisitholele agent yakhe. Because nobuka nje la kangwane ama strikers ku. Sekuthiwa nje isikhathi sohlezi yibe kona ngiyifavor swalo but nje sengiyabona sohlezi 2 years wonke. Ingwa sakhe futhi nje khabo bathembe yena lo muntu. Ngiyabonga bhuti.
We did try to get the agent but we couldn't get him ngiko bese sithi mhlawumbe masithole isikhali utawuba nale kumbuleka kwale ngubo lese ngathi wonke umvu akasa understand ukuthi kubheka phi kakhulu kulenzaba yale contract because even baba nesolos ayikafuni ukusho ukuthi i-contract ihambe kanjani ibe specific ukuthi beka nayo invele le contract na ngalesi sikhathi asayini
and if parties zisaqhubeka i-agent yakhe singayithola isiluleka kuyithola ukuthi abeshothi khona invalid ibalekelayo
but ikhulumile kulamanye media houses
sengisho ukuthi no angendeka umva khulume basi labanye i-TV besaba lo suku tabe kukhuluma yena avakala
anganosho sibanga miskhothi
uyabona so ngicaba ukuthi mhlawumbe sitamthola but if atawubaleka singamtholi then ngiyawukusho mina ukuthi vele bekafuna lokudla le mali bese soyabaleka but sithemba ukuthi sitamthola sahambe simthole abuya clearish igama lakhe unfortunately naye isikhali njoba sengishilo ukuthi bekuyi isikhathi lesikahle le opportunity lekahle ukuthi a clearish igama lakhe.
Here is my opinion, Master, before we move on. In any way, in this conversation, I do not blame the agent.
Blame Aban.
Hear me out, kuthi blame then. The agent, itumdlalo, Mr. Banban, ngifuna team South Africa. Hambe ngithola team. Na team, you said you're a free agent. Na team. For my terms, are you happy with the terms? As a player, yes, I'm happy. Okay, sign the contract. Say sign the contract.
But we all aware, kuti our players nje khona umbukelo shito ligama leli very key wathi once wabona le mali because ngicabanga ukuthi invo lenkulu kakhulu ku contract le
which I do not dispute, Master. Ukuthi agent yabona lokho but we're going to move forward quickly, but yakubona lokho agent wabona sikhali imali wayijabulela wasayini maka sayina ngibombela. I do not want to believe that the agent was there because he can't advise that ati kahle he's a udila ngako lokho.
What if bekafuna le mali
but bese ayithola imali ye Sporting
so funa imbombela phela
that's what if until we get him, but we're gonna keep trying ukuthi size simthola until we get him stava ukuthi ngabe umdlalo ufika kumbombela nje khona indla kwadiko yena. Moving on, Master, sesingena ku nje the last one on elections bengubudile lo mbuto ukuthi favorite
i-favorite ukuthatha over Phathizwe njengoba soshilo ukuthi ama-reliable sources ngeke silisho ligama lemumvu lo sa withdrawile nginangasho kanjalo not officially olohlongotako ukuthi sovele wasina no ucela ngasabalwa kule likhe.
Okay, so now after saying that I will not want you to mention names. Salongitshela ukuthi uyini lokufuna ukubona ebholeni ethu ishintsha ku incoming chairman.
Ngokuqala Phathizwe sifuna kubona i-top 8 ibuya i-tournament top 8 ibuya sponsorship. Mina ngajabula kubathole sponsor se-top 8.
Kangakanani with the financial constraints lesinawo ikakhulu after i-COVID ukuthi kube nema sponsors lasafuna kufaka
some corporate ayakhe profit even though kune COVID but akona manje kakhulu la ke ama profits. So ngicabanga ukuthi yes kutaba likhunanyana but kumele ukuthi basithole lezo sponsor se top 8 ibuye top 8. Wesibili ngicabanga ukuthi inyalo kumele ideal league ama champions league kumele inyenyuke because lama teams ngicabanga ukuthi ngengaveta before yes nawubuka le mali package yonke uyayibuka kusicishe isuthi but nasobuka lo number 1 lo winner league le mali leyo nasekuphinze eAfrica phinze aholele badlali ngicabanga ukuthi ibese seyiba incane kakhulu. Kumele at least ema winners kune next 3 years kumele ukuthi at least 3 million winner nje kuphela yayo i-Premier League. Ngicabanga ukuthi letinyeke ema teams kumele azame nakhona lapho kumele ukuthi bawakhela ama classes ukuthi ema teams imali ingena kanjani ngakubo bakhona njani lokuthi ikhicitela imali batokhona kholela abadlali if kungakhona ukuthi kumele njeke letinvo leto then ibhola yethu itawo yaphambili.
Okay, Master, now going forward go ngifuna lesithinta nayo inakhoza Master because ema elections we're going to discuss more Master Chairman. We will be hoping ukuthi sidabe sinayila studio the first interview, official interview, sit down interview lekata into internet la studio live September. Whoever wins asathi ukuthi to win bana asathi kuhamba kanjani but we're going to try to get lo to winner go out of the 3 kuthabe la ato outline kahle ama plans akhe ukuthi yini la kulungiselele for iPL because I want to believe ukuthi there's already something lekana ukuthi utaktablisha akhange ngabo ema vote akhe kuma teams la. But we're gonna touch just kancane the last 5 minutes lesesele naye ukuthi sithinze sive kubo makhelwane ukuthi iphelile isizini khona ku first division la becompete khona abadlali beMaswati. Sayibona iMorocco Swallows sithola automatic promotion after even number 2 almost the whole season. Yeah, Skeptani feeling number 1 the whole season, but the last 2 games kwashintsha yonke into.
Yeah, first division South Africa khombisile lokuthi tough competition nakhona lapho yakhuphuka Morocco Swallows le Morocco Swallows lidlalelwa ngibobo lebohamo kwena
still Swallows alone yalbe beside le Morocco basanga
Oh yes,
inherit
yes, but abantu bathi Morocco Swallows babuyile badlala abane experience even a former player mbabana Highlanders Menso lo abekagcoka just 10
skillful player.
Yeah, what a player. Ngicabanga ukuthi benyukile baka Premier League nyalo labe bavele bakufuna so first division irelegatewe imbombela ngikusho kwe Premier League after iphucwe lo 23 ma points, but ka Premier League sisatawubona ukuthi number 2 inyuka nabani yona Morocco Swallows because Cape Town ibe number 2 idlala ema playoffs nabo TTM ne Black Leopards. So sitawubona ukuthi kwenyuka bani
the Downlands because and then almost same thing happened ka Premier League. So Kaizer Chiefs 279 days ihleli number 1 and it only took my Mamelodi Sundowns 1 day ukuthi ithathe i-trophy. You did say kunakhoza ku one of our shows KBS lapho khona benikhuluma na Fabrice khona we played you the clip mbukele khaya about that. You did say I think it was 3 games left. 4 games.
Yes.
You said this league is going to Mamelodi Sundowns.
Phathizo nawubuka indlela le i-Sundowns le ngakhuze ngayo le squad sayo lehlanganisa ngayo squad sayo uyabona ukuthi cishe every department iqinile and lebe ngisho mina bengibuka i-performance yayo. Yes, lo munye beka ngabuka ukuthi igame eqala after i-lockdown after kubuye lama games lawo iMamelodi Sundowns ayidlala kahle, iKaizer Chiefs ayidlala kahle, but bobone i-absence yakhe Serino and labeketa emagemini lalandzelako. So
was it a matter of Sundowns having good players, or was it a matter of Kaizer Chiefs dropping the ball at the crucial time?
Kubuka both teams unawubuka ukuthi Kaizer Chiefs ngendlela lebedlala ngayo ledlala ngaleso lidlala ngayo isizini yonke ukuthi vele at some point beyikhona lapho beyitafike bese seyiyalimala khona, and nawubuka ukuthi ku lockdown nayibuya ku lockdown ayikashintshi vele indlela ledlala ngayo. So ngicabanga nje ukuthi kuhlala kwe Chiefs ihlale 13 months in number 1 ifike iMamelodi Sundowns last game ifike iwin ikhombisile ukuthi iSundowns seyile experience seyikuyodlala eAfrica ibe khona. In fact before le game yabo yegcina yePolokwane lapho ngabe sesengibona khona ukuthi iMamelodi Sundowns sayibuyile ku Chiefs nawubuka ukuthi badlala neSundowns badliwa iVets bangadlali kahle, so Celtics badliwa onke lama games lawo ubona vele ukuthi iChiefs ya dropa iform yakhona, but iSundowns cishe iyenyuka yona le form yakhona, and njoba sengishilo ukuthi ucoach wayo iMamelodi Sundowns wawabona na emaphutha akhe because nakusabuya ku lockdown bekadlalisa la ku midfield adlalise Rivaldo Kutia andlalise naKekana kwangadlale kahle. As soon as I introduce Andile Jale badlala naKekana bubona lapho naSerino asabuyile kule number 10 role bobona ukuthi vele iSundowns iyayifuna le league. Sesingasho nje ukuthi congratulations Mamelodi Sundowns kuwina i-league yes 10 3 times in a row, but ngala ku Chiefs ngicabanga ukuthi since 2015 solo abayiwina inkomishi bebethembile ukuthi noKovic naye Khama Billiard i-combination yabo itabathatha ibanike inkomishi, but akukendeki ke lokho.
iChiefs announced ukuthi Milindop the coach iyamhambisa. Was he to blame for poor run of form, or the players didn't just show up?
No Phathizo ngicabanga ukuthi vele indlela bekadlala ngayo lo coach Chiefs Milindop isizini yonke solo udlala a style of play sinye kani badlali unabo lengicabanga ukuthi ebenchini bebakhona badlali bekakhona Zuma bekakhona Lazarus Khambule badlali bebangaletha a different dimension kule team, and ngicabanga ukuthi nawuvasisa kahle ukuthi Sean Bartlett naye uhambile, and siyamkhumbula Sean Bartlett ukuthi he was very very good kuma aerial balls.
No wonder
the style of play se Chiefs vele besirela kakhulu kuma aerial balls and kunoKovic sengicabanga ukuthi vele bekhambisana.
Okay, thank you so much Master, and no, congratulations on the prediction coming through.
In fact kulo mhla ka14 Phathizo le ngapredicta iSundowns win league Sevilla win Europa, Bayern Munich win iChampions League.
Yeah, congratulations once again. Thank you nakuwembukela lapha ekhaya lebeselo sihleli nawe lana sibonge ke nakuyo imbabane solo sihlethile la e-studio naloko ingakaphumi nawo onke impendulo lebesifisile ukuthi singadithola enamuhla sibonge nakuye general manager wayo iTS Sporting for that insight ngakubo ukuthi bona bafika kanjani abebakhona kakhona. Siyethemba mbukele ukuthi you enjoyed the show wayithokotela the show that matters the most. Sibonge ukuthi bohlelisane nathi. Siyethemba ke mbukele ukuthi utawuchubeka ukuthokotela inhlelo esilethela dona sengumsakazo weEswatini TV. I am your host Patizwa Msibi. Good night.